Ernst, host of the AskDrErnst Show, and would you like to lose 15 pounds in just 15 days? Yep, you heard that right, 15 pounds in 15 days. Did you know that most people hold 3 to 5 pounds in their gut as a disgusting mucoid plaque? I can show you how to knock that thing loose and lose 3 to 5 pounds in a couple days. Did you know that most people are not eating properly? Not the foods they eat, but the timing. And the research behind intermittent fasting is so profound that even Johns Hopkins, Duke, and the Mayo Clinic are suggesting it's a great way to boost weight loss. Did you know also that if you were to switch your diet to something called a carnivore diet for just 15 days, you can lose pounds fast? Hey, if you'd like to learn more about how to implement this into an easy done-for-you plan, download my newest ebook and join us for a masterclass I'm hosting on the 14th of September. All you have to do is text the word weight loss with your name and email to 704-906-2094. That's 704-906-2094. Do it now.
Beyond wine, we really care about health. The health of the planet and the health of each other. That's what inspired us to start this business. Our family of team members meets every morning for a group meditation, followed by an open gratitude session. We believe a sound mind with a focus on peace is the best instrument for change. Joint meditation is the cornerstone of our company culture, and it helps us remember what's important, spreading joy and love, just like our family growers. Our family is a collection of passionate, health-conscious individuals who love to laugh and enjoy each other's company. We eat seasonally, grow our own vegetables, cook together, and share wine. Our team is incredibly dedicated to our mission. Everything from sourcing the wines to answering service questions. Your natural wines were found and sourced around the world by our wine team. They taste every one, oversee their lab testing, and choose exactly which ones go in which box. If you order, your individual box will be packed by our incredibly hardworking fulfillment team. If you have any questions, your service requests will be handled by a wonderfully loving member experience family who only have one goal in mind, your 100% happiness. This video is put together by our talented media team, filmed and edited in-house, just like the rest of our artful media. From our unique creations to our printed lifestyle piece called A Matter of Taste. We put love into everything we do, and we hope to share it with you.
Hi, my name is Gary Greenfield with Greenfield Water Solutions, and I want to introduce you to our newest product, the MR500. It's a whole house structured water filter system. It's set up in an all stainless steel multi-round filter housing. It features inlet and outlet for the water, a bleeder valve for when you're changing out the filters to reduce pressure, and to remove the top for access to the filters, we simply open up the clamp, remove the top, and this plate here holds all the filters in place. Simple to remove. It comes out, and you can see what we have on the inside here. It's 5 Aquamedics filters and a vortexing tube and a harmonizer. That's the whole system. This is designed to filter 5 gallons per minute, and all of the contaminants that it does remove are listed on the website, which is a very broad array of contaminants. These are the highest rated filters that I know of on the market that are filter cartridges. They can be changed out yearly, and of course the process is very simple. You won't have to hire a plumber to do a change out, and the filters are available from Greenfield Water Solutions. And if you want to know more about this, you can read about it on the product page or give us a call. Thanks for watching. That's it for now from Greenfield Water Solutions.
Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Welcome to another exciting episode of the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. Hey, it's a show where pounds are shed. You better believe it. Disease is dead, where you can be set free from your health problems when you become your own doctor. And guys, today we're going to dive into a topic that I think is on everyone's mind, no matter how often you say it, talk about it, or ask. It's weight loss. And we're wrapping up the summer. We're starting to get into the fall. And some of you are probably like, ugh, I was supposed to have this summer bod and I still don't. Maybe I can have a fall bod if there is such a thing, or a winter bod. But today I want to tell you how to do the coolest thing ever, which is how to lose 15 pounds in 15 days. What? A pound a day? That sounds too good to be true. But if you stick with me today, you're going to see how to go through a natural, functional weight loss program that can help you achieve this in a safe method and also in an effective method. And all during the show today, we're giving away the functional guide to weight loss. Everything that you want is in here, okay? You want to know what supplements to take? They're in here. You want to know what diets you should eat in those 15 days? It's in here. If you want to know everything that you should ever know about everything for weight loss, it's in here. And last week I talked about chapter, 2, the magic pill for weight loss. And if you missed last week's episode, I know it was a holiday weekend, but it's no excuse. We stream, we podcast, we archive, so you can't say, oh, I missed it, so therefore I lost it. So what I'd like you to do is head on over to iTunes, type in Ask Dr. Ernst, hit subscribe to that channel so that you can get all the details for you. We're also on Spotify, Amazon Music, basically anywhere that content streams. And if you're watching on our live streams, we have YouTube and Instagram over there. We have Facebook and Twitter here. Make sure you guys smash the heck out of that follow. And you'll stay up to date, and you'll even get notifications when we are live, like some of you got today. So if you want to get the free ebook, A Functional Approach to Weight Loss, a bonus, next Saturday, guys, the 14th, I'm hosting a masterclass on weight loss. You could also call it a masterclass on self-healing or finding your healing, because often when you lose weight, your sugars get better, your cholesterol improves, your body gets better. So there's no excuse really, unless you don't take action. So all we need is for you to send us a text to 704-906-2094. The ebook is yours for free. The masterclass is yours for free. Everything we do here on the Ask Dr. Ernst Show for you is free. You just have to pay the price of clicking those buttons with your fingers or your thumbs or whatever you do to send us a text, 704-906-2094. Our show today is how to lose 15 pounds in 15 days. And let's jump right in. Why not start? So first things first. If you want to lose weight fast, we have to talk about your gut. And you may not know this, but your digestive system plays a massive role in weight loss and in your health. One of the lesser known issues that can affect your weight is something that is called a mucoid plaque. Now, I want you to think of it like this. You all know coronary artery plaques, and you would go, oh, we don't want those things. They can give you heart attacks. But in the same degree that your arteries can pile up with plaque, your intestines can pile up with plaque. A mucoid plaque is, ready for this, a thick, rubbery buildup of mucus, bacteria, and other undigested food products that end up packing your intestine wall. Over time, these plaques can accumulate, and believe it or not, they can actually become weight. It's estimated that some people hold 5 to 7 pounds of old, disgusting plaque in their gut. This buildup not only can add to your weight, but it's going to hinder your ability to absorb nutrients. Think of it as like a clogged pipe. No matter how much water that you pour in, if there's a blockage, it's not going to flow the way that it should. So if your digestive system is backed up, all your food stays inside of you, and it can start to rot and become excess weight. Here is the good news. There's actually a way that you can get rid of this, aka colon cleansing. Some people call it colon flushing. Some people call it colon hydrotherapy. In essence, it's a process of a way to clean the inner lining of your colon to help you get rid of these plaques and other waste materials. And listen to this, in just a few days, you could lose several pounds of packed waste. So if we want to do 15 pounds in 15 days, what if you lost 3 or 5 or 6 of it in 24 or 48 hours by flushing out your colon? Now I know what you're thinking, right? Oh my God, that's disgusting. Do these things actually exist? Hey, go to Google, your greatest doctor, ask ChatGPT, what is a mucoid plaque, and sit back and be prepared. You might want to keep a throw-up bag next to you because, man alive, these things are disgusting, and they're in your gut. When done properly, listen to this, colon flushing can actually be a safe way to boost and start a weight loss journey and even a healing journey. There are natural options available for you to get this crud out of your gut first. Some people do herbal cleanses. Some people do high fiber diets. Some people actually drive to a therapy clinic, like a colonic clinic, and they let a colon hydrotherapist irrigate and lavage or wash the colon wall. For some of you, it can take 3 or 5 sessions because you might be carrying 7 to 10 pounds of this gunk inside of you. But the best way to get it out is to physically wash it out. One way you can do it at home if you're a health seeker is by doing enemas. A saltwater enema, a garlic enema, maybe even a coffee enema. And if you're like, wait, Dr. Ernst, I just Googled what an enema is. No way am I sticking that up there and pouring coffee in the opposite end. That sounds dangerous and gross. Well, actually, it's not. It's an effective way for you to do it for free at home. But if you want a professional to stick a tube up there, we're not talking colonoscopies. We're not talking drinking that chalky drink to clean your colon out. We're talking about going locally to a hydrotherapist, colon hydrotherapy, where, yes, they do insert a tube into the rectum and then they whoosh, 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 they wash all of the crud out. I know it's gross, but there's actually like a clear tube about 2 feet long where you'll just see, whoops, there goes one and there goes another one. I know, gross, right? But remember, these plaques called mucoid plaques could be carrying 6, 5, 3 pounds. And if you want to know all about mucoid plaques, check out page 4. No, sorry. I'm so sorry. It's my method of 15 pounds. What page is this on in this ebook? Give me a second. Page 6. Here it is, page 6. And it talks about the secret method to lose 10 to 15 pounds. Step number 1, get rid of your mucoid plaque. And it talks about them. You can see right here, there's even adhesions that show up in the colon wall, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So these lingering mucoid plaques are described as layers of a mucus-like material coating the colon. Stool plaque is very much like a cholesterol plaque. It can harbor toxins and pathogens contributing to various health problems, including digestive disturbances and weight loss resistance. Reading word for word from you from the book you should download now. Send us your name and your email and the word weight loss to 704-906-2094. The ebook, it's about 30 pages. It's an easy, light read. Will be sent straight to you. And you guys get free access to the Masterclass that I'm hosting on September 14th, which is next Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning. 100% free. If you want to lose weight, hop on. Trust me, you're going to want to see this. We've got patients losing 50, 60, 40, 100 plus pounds, and they're doing it the right way. Okay, so step number 1 to losing 15 pounds in 15 days is get about 5 to 7 pounds of waste, thick mucus-like plaque out of your gut. You can do that with enemas, coffee, garlic, or salt, or you can go to a colon hydrotherapist and actually have them pressure wash the inside of your colon. It's kind of, it doesn't feel like that, but that's kind of the analogy. You can imagine like just to spray those plaques off the colon wall, and out they come. All right. Step number 2. If you want to lose 15 pounds in 15 days, you have got to start intermittent fasting. This is a method of eating that's gotten tremendously popular in the last couple of years. And for good reason. It is a way to lose weight and you get good results. Okay, there are several types. The most common is called 16-8. And what it means is you don't eat food for 16 hours, 8 of which you're asleep, 8 of which you're awake. And you eat for the other 8 hours because 24 divided by 3 is 8. Some people will extend it over time and do, 18 hours. Some people will do 20 hours. Some people even do 24 hours where they just don't eat for a day or 2 or 3. The idea here is that by extending the period of time that you are not eating, you actually get a better result. And your body says, hey, thank you for the period of relaxation. I'm going to now go clean myself out. A couple things happen when you do this. Number 1, your insulin is going to start to go down because your body will use fat for energy. Number 2, your ketone bodies should start going up. Ketone bodies are a measurable product, beta hydroxybutyrate, that you can detect in your blood with a simple at-home monitor. And as your ketones go up and your insulin and sugars go down, it's an indication. It's actually a way for you to find out if you're burning fat. Think about this. I guarantee you, the majority of you listening today, unless you're an active wellness member and or therapeutic member of the Ask Dr. Ernst Show and the clinics we have here in Charlotte, that you guys had no idea we can actually find out if you're burning fat or not with a very, very simple test. All you do is prick your finger. You put the blood on the monitor just like you're measuring your blood sugars, but the strip is special. It reads ketones. And the number that comes out tells us if you're burning fat. So imagine this. We line up 10 people. Prick the first person. Low. Sorry, you're not burning fat. But I don't understand. I've been working out. I've been eating a vegan diet. You're not burning fat. Your body says it's not producing ketones, which is a byproduct. It's the waste of burning fat. We go to number 2, 0.1. Woo, well, you're doing a little bit. We go to number 3, 0.5. Wow. Okay, you're doing it a little bit. We go to person number 4, 1.0. Whoa, you're cranking out some ketones here. That person is burning fat. Okay, it has to be over 1 to be in ketosis, the active metabolic state of burning fat for energy. Well, what about the people at 0.3 and 0.5? Well, they're doing it, but they're only doing it a little bit. Like, maybe they're burning fat 5, 10, 15% of the time. They're burning carbs the rest of the time. Then you'd go to person number 6, and they're at 2.5. And we're like, wow, you must have been fasting for like 2 or 3 days. And they go, yeah, I just did like 5 colonics. I haven't eaten any food for 3 days, and my body is burning fat. Okay, then you go to number 10, and they're at 5.5. And you're like, wow, you're actually doing this too much. And they're like, well, I haven't eaten in 2 weeks. And you're like, okay, time to stop fasting to start eating. So the ketone reading, and you can get this stuff online. You can go to websites. Just go to Google and type in at-home ketone monitor. 30, 40, 50 bucks to get a monitor with some strips. I mean, come on. You can wake up every day and find out how much fat you're burning. And to see if your intermittent fasting or your dieting is actually working. Think about how cool that is. Now, some of you might say, what? I'm not supposed to eat food? I thought breakfast is the most important meal of the day. That was, care of Kellogg's and Quaker and Post. Okay, there's a recent movie that hit Netflix. It's Jerry Seinfeld. I forget the name of it right now. I think it's called Cereal or Sweetened or Unsweetened or I don't know, something like that. You can Google it. Just type in. Actually, let's do it. I mean, come on. I should have done this in advance, but let's see what it is, okay? Jerry Seinfeld cereal movie. All right, it is called Unfrosted. Came out in 2024. It's rated PG-13. It's an hour and a half, just because I'm reading the website. But here's what they did, guys. It was like a comedy with comedians. Jim Gaffigan, Sebastian Maniscalco, Jerry Seinfeld. And what they did was they were doing a little spoof of the battle between Post and Kellogg. And it was set in the 50s or 60s when they were coming out with the first ever non-cereal based breakfast food item, which was the Pop-Tart. And it was this, Post called it the Country Square, and Kellogg called it the Pop-Tart. And because everybody was like, nobody wants to be a square from the country, the Post version of the same product, by the way, flopped because they called it the wrong thing. And Pop-Tarts became what they are today, and Kellogg's, became who they are today. Post still makes some cereal, but like most people, if you're going to say what's the top cereal brand, it's probably going to be Kellogg's, right? Frosted Flakes, Fruity Pebbles, and Cocoa Puffs, and all that stuff. Anyway, the whole point of the movie was this. The cereal industries wanted you to eat their food for breakfast, so they started playing around with chemicals and processes. And the movie was about how they wanted to come up with a breakfast that you didn't have to pour milk into. And it was about how the milkmen were mafia and how the two cereal kings were Kellogg and Post. And it was a great movie. You should watch it. But here's the whole point of what I'm trying to say to you this. They actually had some scenes in there where they're like, we need to teach people to stop eating bacon and eggs and start eating fruit fake flavored cereal that was basically, they called it like cow feed, that they had to put so much sugar in because it tasted so bad that would be the only way you would eat it, and that you had to put milk in it because it was so terrible that unless it was wet, you wouldn't even be able to swallow it. So the idea being, breakfast is not the most important meal of the day unless you buy into the cereal Kellogg's Post mantra, which is now why America is so fat, sick, and dying, because we pour so much sugar in our mouth every morning. So do you have to eat breakfast to be healthy? No. But get this. There are some studies, recent, new, 2023, 2024, that are saying if you're going to do the 16-hour, 8-hour method, you should eat breakfast, which, by the way, stands for breaking your fast. So can you have breakfast at 12 noon? Yes. Breakfast is not a morning meal. It's just the first meal of your day. So if you wake up at 4 p.m., because you're a third shifter, that's your breakfast. You're breaking your nightly fast. And I did a radio show once a long time ago about how most of you have never even fasted, so you can't say you're having breakfast because you've never actually fasted. So the newest research is saying intermittent fasting works better if you actually eat in the morning and eat in the afternoon and don't eat at night. So goodbye dinner. Hello, breakfast and lunch, okay? And intermittent fasting has been shown to help with weight loss. It's been shown to improve your metabolic function. It reduces inflammation. It can even help enhance your brain function. So think about how awesome all of that is. And we're only just getting started, guys. We're talking about getting rid of mucoid plaques. We're talking about how you can intermittently fast. And in a moment, we're going to talk about the kind of diets that can actually really, really, really start burning fat like crazy. But what often happens is people get stuck and frustrated. They go, I've been going to the gym, I've been working out, I've been following X diet, and I should be like super thin and losing 10 pounds, and they've only lost 5. So how do we pull off 15 pounds in 15 days? We don't focus on our weight. Instead, we focus on our health. And a healthy body burns fat. I would recommend step number 1 to losing 15 pounds in 15 days is downloading the free ebook. Guys, when I say it's free, I mean no strings attached, sent straight to you. We have a 15-day meal plan that you could follow for a whole month if you want to. We have the magic pill for weight loss and how you can get tested to see if your body's burning fat properly. We have why their way isn't the way. We even have a 4-week done-for-you shopping list, a 4-week done-for-you meal plan, 4-week done-for-you everything. And we even have a bonus chapter, which is the top supplements recommended. I'm going to go through these today for you and how if you just took these supplements and started implementing intermittent, that's tough to say, isn't it? You need to implement intermittent fasting. You can start to lose weight quickly. So grab the free ebook, text your name and your email to 704-906-2094. Hey, if you're on the live stream, all you have to do is just click the link either in the description or above and below. It takes you to a website. It's askdrernst.net/weight loss. Just type in your name, your phone number, your email, hit send, and everything will be sent directly to you. And join us next Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning for a free live masterclass. I answer questions. I chat with you guys directly. It's a ton of fun. The last one had over 700 people on it. We're currently at about 400 registered already. And I know by the end of next week, this is when like 90% of everyone registers, you are going to go, oh my God, I missed it. Well, how am I supposed to? It's going to be another 90 days till we do it again, because that's in January when everybody wants to lose weight. So let's do it now. Let's do it right now. Okay, so a quick summary before the commercials come around. Step number 1, download the Functional Weight Loss ebook for free. It has all of your steps written for you as a summary. Just text the word weight loss plus 704-906-2094 to that number with the word weight loss, and it's yours. We need your name and your email. Step number 2, attend the Masterclass next Saturday. Come on. And then step number 3, start getting your gut cleaned out. Visit a colon hydrotherapist. Look up how to do a coffee or a salt water or a garlic enema and wash that colon out and get a good 5 pounds of mucoid plaques out. Then, how about this? Let's start working on intermittent fasting. And if you want to do it the right way, 16 hours, no food. What it means is 8 hours while you sleep, no food. And then you get to decide. Do you want to do the traditional 8 hours from the moment you wake up till your first meal? So your breakfast would be at 2, 1, 3, and then 8 hours to eat. From 2 to 10 o'clock, you eat or whatever, right? So just make it work. Now, again, brand new research coming out showing that if you actually wake up and eat breakfast and then have lunch, there's your 8 hours, and then you skip your dinner, right? So that's another way of doing it. But intermittent fasting works. And then when we come back from the commercial break, we're going to teach you about the carnivore diet and how it is gaining tremendous traction. So much so, it's getting slammed all over the internet, being like, don't do it. That's as soon as you know the internet says don't do something, is when you should start thinking to yourself, wow, maybe I should actually look into this. And then we're going to go into the top 5 supplements that research says will help to encourage fat burning. And to give you a little teaser so that you don't, just leave, we're going to be talking about my steps of weight loss and how I pulled off 15 pounds in 15 days, how a lot of our patients have pulled off 15 plus pounds in 15 days, and how you can actually do this. And we're giving away a ton of stuff for free today. So if you're looking for a way to lose 15 pounds in 15 days, just take those action steps. Step number 1, download the free ebook. Send your name and your email to 704-906-2094 with the word weight loss. Boom, the ebook is sent to you, if not immediately within the next hour, because there's a ton of text coming in right now. My God, my team is like, stop, Dr. Ernst, stop. So just know it's live. There's human beings. It might take them a little bit. Number 2, set aside some time on Saturday. It's the 14th of September. It's 7 days from today. All I need is about an hour and a half of your time, and you're going to kick it off, man. You'll see patients who have lost 40, 50, 60, 100 plus pounds. Then we want to now get our colon cleaned out. I want you guys to Google mucoid plaques. Do it during the commercial break. I'll see if I can pull up a photo so you guys can look at it in the second half, because it's gross. But anyway, I'll show you a mucoid plaque. So I'm going to just try to tease you. You want to see one? I'll show you one. They're ugh. And then we want to start doing the intermittent fasting. And that's the first half, guys. When I come back, carnivore diet, how to implement it for you, and the top 5 supplements that'll make you lose weight. You still have to do everything else. You can't just take the supplements, but it's all there for you. And this is the last chance before the commercials kick in. Send over your name, your email, and the word weight loss to 704-906-2094. Again, 704-906-2094. Hey, it's the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. Live streaming and broadcasting on News Talk 1110 WBT. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Rumble, Amazon Music, Spotify, and iTunes. We'll be right back with part 2 of losing 15 pounds in 50 days. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
I'm tested for purity and curated into a special box for your enjoyment. So how does the membership work? We offer 2 main options, a half case of 6 bottles or a full case of 12. You can request all reds, all whites, or a perfect split of both. Then you can set the frequency, monthly or every other month. We offer a similar simple membership for rosé and sparkling wines. After you choose these basic options, we'll do the rest. With every box we send you, we aim to present the greatest diversity of flavors, textures, and profiles. There is a healthy mix of the classics, but also rare varietals. We do this because natural wines taste different from their commercial counterparts. We want to share the best possible experience with you, so you can discover new wines you love. And you can always reorder a wine that took your heart, or ask us to avoid certain profiles. The best part is, you don't need any wine knowledge to fully enjoy these boxes. We curate our selections to be enjoyed without worry. Ultimately, this is Dry Farm Wines. We are so grateful to be able to share the power of natural wines with you.
Purity Coffee is setting a new standard for healthy coffee. We lab test to be free of pesticides, mold, and mycotoxins, and we roast for high antioxidant and low acrylamide levels. When it comes to your coffee, purity matters. You will be able to taste and feel the difference. For first-time customers, we are offering 15% off new orders with the code YouTube. A lot of our customers say that purity makes them feel as good as it tastes.
Hey, it's Dr. Ernst, host of the AskDrErnst Show, and would you like to lose 15 pounds in just 15 days? Yep, you heard that right, 15 pounds in 15 days. Did you know that most people hold 3 to 5 pounds in their gut as a disgusting mucoid plaque? I can show you how to knock that thing loose and lose 3 to 5 pounds in a couple days. Did you know that most people are not eating properly? Not the foods they eat, but the timing. And the research behind intermittent fasting is so profound that even Johns Hopkins, Duke, and the Mayo Clinic are suggesting it's a great way to boost weight loss. Did you know also that if you were to switch your diet to something called a carnivore diet for just 15 days, you can lose pounds fast? Hey, if you'd like to learn more about how to implement this into an easy done-for-you plan, download my newest ebook and join us for a masterclass I'm hosting on the 14th of September. All you have to do is text the word weight loss with your name and email to 704-906-2094. That's 704-906-2094. Do it now. Welcome back. Happy Saturday. You're listening to the Ask Dr. Ernst Show. My name is Dr. Ernst, and today is an incredible day. We're talking about how to lose 15 pounds in just 15 days. And all during the commercial break, I was answering your questions on the live stream. We were discussing this conversation in regards to how do you actually do this properly. And a lot of you asked, like, what is a mucoid plaque and what is coffee enemas and how does colonic work? So during the commercial break, I pulled up a couple things. I'm going to show you some photos. Now, this is sort of a caution to all of you on our live streams. These are a bit anatomically graphic. It's the only way I can describe it. And we're also giving away our free functional weight loss ebook. Inside this ebook, guys, is everything you need. Done for you shopping list, done for you meal plans, done for you methods, including the magic pill for weight loss. It's in here. The top supplements, which we're going to talk about momentarily. And for the second half of the show, we're going to go through the carnivore diet, how to actually do this properly, because most people are not eating enough protein. You need protein to lose weight and build muscle. And if you want the free giveaways, just text the word weight loss plus your name and your email. We're doing this for the first 100, only the first 100. We're already at about 65 texts in. So we've only got, I don't know, what is that, like 30 something, 25 left. This is a Take Action Now giveaway. This is the last chance to register, as next Saturday is the event, the Functional Approach to Weight Loss Masterclass, 15 pounds in 15 days, hosted by the Ask Dr. Ernst Show, sponsored by Cornerstone Health Centers here in Charlotte, and it's free. All you have to do is register, hop on the computer, and I'll teach you how to lose 15 pounds in 15 days. And hopefully you're already doing it because we taught you the first 2 steps, getting rid of the mucoid plaques. And let's do this because some of you were like, I want to see what a mucoid plaque looks like. So there. Blech. Look at that. Blech. Now you might be listening on the airways going, what am I looking at? I don't see anything. This is the opportunity for you to head on over to Facebook.com, Instagram.com, X.com, where else? Amazon. Well, actually, the live streams are mostly on the internet. AskDrErnst.com. Click on live streaming. And guys, this right here, you see this? That is a mucoid plaque. Now, where the heck was this thing? Well, it was in the colon, stuck to the colon wall, and it comes out. And how does it come out? Well, colon hydrotherapy is an exceptional way to, let me blow this up a little bit more. There we go. An exceptional way to just get it out. So here's the colon with all this plaque inside of it. You can see all these little dark spots, if you can see it on your camera screens. So this tube goes up into the rectum. And yes, it's a lavage. So they actually use a saline water. It's very warm, and they'll sort of fill the colon up. And they're washing all around, and then they, suck it all out. And so all the colon pieces come out. And so this is a close-up photograph of a colon plaque, aka mucoid plaque. And how much does these things weigh? Well, they can be as much as 3 to 5, sometimes even 7 pounds worth of gunk. So in about 3 colonic sessions of this, out it comes. And how cool is that? So again, for those of you on our live streams, I'll have one of our camera people zoom into it. And there it is. It's gross looking, isn't it? And then here's the colon hydrotherapy. Again, I'll have one of our producers zoom in on it. Ready? And it's just simple 4 steps. There's the colon with the crud. There's the tube going in and the fluid flushing through. And then out it comes as if you're unclogging a pipe. And so look how cool that is. Then actually what we did next was, I should have actually just left it up, is we started talking about intermittent fasting. So take a look at this, guys. I pulled this during the commercial break. This is Johns Hopkins University. It says new study challenges the benefits of intermittent fasting. So they're like, does it actually work? Like, is it actually going to do what it says? And it says both time-restricted eating and regular meal plans lead to similar amounts of weight loss. Studies suggesting that calories are more important than meal and timing. What they're showing is it wasn't just you doing it in the morning and skipping your breakfast. You could skip dinner and get the same effects. You could skip lunch and get the same effects. The idea is you just have to vary the eating that you're doing. And when you do that, you get a much, much, much stronger effect in pushing weight loss. And if you intermittent fast on a 16-8 with no breakfast, eating only lunch and dinner, you can also do it where you actually eat breakfast and eat lunch and don't do dinner. Or you could eat breakfast and nothing throughout the lunch period for an 8-hour block and eat dinner. So the newer studies are like, it really doesn't matter how you do it. You just need to do it. And that's the cool thing, I think. And again, what would you eat? Well, now we're transitioning to the next segment, which is the new fad diet for weight loss called the carnivore diet. And here's the thing. The reason the carnivore diet is gaining such amount of traction right now is clinically, and there's truth behind this, 90% of people are not eating enough protein per day to hit the minimum requirements necessary for regeneration, rebuild, and for weight loss. And the challenge is most people have no clue how much protein they are supposed to eat. So I'm going to give you an equation on how to do this. It's very simple, but it requires that you have composition analysis, okay? You need to know the percentage of your body fat, or you need a scale that gives you your fat-free mass. And it's real simple, guys. It's just how much do you weigh minus the amount of fat you have on your body. But the only way to know how much fat you need or have is to have a scale that can measure segmentally muscle and water and fat, not just a scale that tells you how much you weigh. That's cool, but it's not enough information. You can pick these things up on Amazon for like $20. They're smart scales or digital smart scales. You just simply hop on it, and a Bluetooth app will give you all of your data. And we're going to use just a basic analogy, and hopefully this would help. Okay, so let's assume you want to go, how much protein should I eat, Dr. Ernst? Because this is a great question. You guys should all be asking this question. You just need to whip out a calculator, and then you can do this. And so let's do it live. All right, so let me grab my calculator. Okay, got it. Now, if you want to do this properly, how much protein should I eat each day? This is the question you're asking yourself. You first need to see how much do you weigh. So I'm going to step on my smart scale, and it's going to come back and say that I weigh 175 pounds. And again, it's just an analogy. Okay, it could be whatever your weight is. But it's going to also say what my percentage of body fat is. Okay, so on my scale, for example, it says 15%. So I take 175 pounds and I multiply it by 0.15. And that, in the analogy, tells me that I have 26.25 pounds of fat on my body. Okay, so of the 175, 26.25 is fat. So now you take 175 minus 26.25, and we get 148.75. That is my fat-free mass. That's how much I weigh if you took all that fat off. Why is this important? Because in theory, your fat-free body mass is the maximum amount of protein you would want to eat in a day to start becoming healthier and losing weight. So for me, this is Dr. Ernst being transparent. I weigh 175 pounds. I'm 6 feet tall, and I've got 15% body fat. I need to eat 148.75 grams of protein. Let's do this once more, and I'll use a different analogy. If you weigh 210 pounds and you're, say, 25% body fat, that would be 210 times 0.25, and that is 52.5. That number is how much fat is on you. I know it's gross, isn't it? Ugh. But you just then take 210 and you minus 52.5, and we see 157.5. So that 210-pound person at 25% body fat needs to eat 157.5 grams of protein. Did you get it? It's real simple. How much do you weigh? What is your body fat percent? Figure out your fat-free mass by removing that percentage of fat from your body. That's the amount of protein you should eat in grams. So for me, 147, 148 grams of protein is the daily requirements that I have. Now here's the challenge with most of that. Your average serving of protein is about 20 grams. So to get 148 grams of protein, If it's 20 grams per meal, that means I need to eat 7.4 times a day, or 7.4 servings of protein per day, because one serving is 20 grams. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, that's too much math. Can't you just tell me in general? No. Personalized nutrition, personalized healing requires it to be custom to you. It's real simple, guys. Spend $20, go to Amazon, hop on the scale, figure out your percentage of body fat, find out how much fat you have in pounds. Just take your weight times that percentage, then take your weight and subtract that weight of fat. And there's how much grams of protein you should eat. It's so simple. So if I need 148 grams of protein and 20 grams is a smoothie or 20 grams is a piece of fish, I need to have 7.4 of them throughout the day. That's a lot. Most of you only eat 3 or 4 meals a day and you're barely getting 20 grams per meal. So you're running low on protein. Thus, the reason for the carnivore diet. It is gaining so much traction today with weight loss because when you eat nothing but meat or animal-based proteins, you load up on protein, your body says, finally, you fix the debt that we've been in and we can now burn fat. Again, if you're not familiar with it, it means meat, red meats that are grass-finished. Fish, eggs, turkey, chicken. Some people say dairy is okay. Fermented cheeses and yogurts. Some people choose to exclude dairy. I'm a big fan of excluding dairy. If I do carnivore, no dairy. I know what you might be thinking. How can eating meat help me lose weight? Won't my heart explode? Won't I end up with high cholesterol or diabetes? Well, it turns out that all the research behind getting heart disease from red meats was incorrect. It was the corn-fed red meats. They did a recent study and said there's absolutely no evidence to show that a grass-finished red meat heavy diet causes heart disease. If anything, they showed it cleans your arteries out. I know that right there just made your brain go, what? Hold up. I can eat hamburgers and steaks and beef sausages and have my heart be clean? Yes. Why does going carnivore burn fat? Well, number one, it will force you into ketosis because this is a zero carb, all protein, all fat diet. And ketosis is a good state for burning fat. Many people will lose sometimes 6, 7, 8 pounds in just the first 7 days. And it's not just about losing weight. The carnivore diet helps with bloating, improves digestion. It's even been shown to improve mental clarity because you're eliminating foods that cause inflammation like grains and processed foods and carbohydrates, carbonated beverages, etc. Now, this diet is not a diet you'd want to be on for a long time, right? This isn't like a 3, 6, 9 month diet. This is a temporary diet, 15 days. Could you eat nothing but meat, fish, chicken, turkey, eggs, and grass-fed red meats, grass-finished, for 15 days? Yes, you can. Now, some people will say, oh, that sounds boring. Well, mix it up. You can have surf and turf, fish and steak, chicken and eggs, chicken and beef, eggs and beef, eggs and steak. I mean, steak and eggs, right? So it's just mix it up. Can you have things like turkey bacon? Yes. Can you have pork? It's up to you. I don't personally do that. Pork is that other meat that's kind of toxic. I choose not to, but you know, to each his own. And if you want to do it, it's an animal protein, so go for it. But I wouldn't do it personally. The carnivore diet is not for everyone. It can be a challenge, especially if you're used to eating plants. And some people will be like, oh, like, I just don't think I could do that. Well, then listen to your body and intermittently fast instead. But I'm telling you, if you want to hit a home run, I'm going to give you my guide in just a moment. Now let's shift gears, okay, into the top weight loss supplements because everybody wants to know about these, right? Because, of course, all you want to do is sit back and take supplements. You don't want to actually do any work. No, that's not you, but yes, it is. But no, it's not. Okay, so now that we've covered the diet, we've talked about intermittent fasting, we've talked about colonics, what are the supplements that you can use? Number one, green tea extracts. Yes, they're sold as supplements, and yes, you can drink the green teas, but green tea extracts are amazing. It has butchering. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this. EGCG. Epigallanocetic. Can't even do it. Don't even ask me to do it. EGCG. The benefits are it's a major antioxidant. It's been shown to boost your metabolism and actually turn on fat burning, especially if you're someone who exercises. It also increases the thermogenic state of the body, meaning it increases your heat production, which can stimulate weight loss. Coffee drinkers, let's unite. Coffee drinkers, let's unite. Green coffee extracts and caffeine can actually help to increase your energy levels and boost the release of fat from the storage of fat cells. But it's not, unfortunately, drinking coffee. It's using the coffee extracts, green coffee bean extracts, or drinking really clean, non-toxic, non-mycotoxin, non-mold coffee like Purity, who you guys probably just saw is one of our show sponsors. It boosts metabolism. It's also a thermogenic. It can help to increase fatty acid oxidation, which means the burning of fat, and it helps boost your ketones. So can a cup of Protect? Yes. Flow? Yes. These are these are styles of Purity coffee. If you want information about Purity, head on over to puritycoffee.com. Use code AskDrErnst and you get a special discount and even, I think, some shipping discounts. But green coffee bean extracts and caffeinated, non-toxic, non-mycotoxin mold coffees can help. Number 3 is a big one, and I don't think most people know about this. L-carnitine. L-carnitine is amino acid, but it specifically helps to grab triglycerides, which are fats in your blood, and push them into the mitochondria where they are burned for energy. So think of L-carnitine, not creatine, carnitine, as like a way to push fat into its burning state. This supplement improves the metabolism of burning fat in your mitochondria, and some active athletes use it to enhance their fat burning during their workout. So they'll take an EGCG green coffee bean carnitine supplement. Usually it's a combination. They'll be called like fat burners or fat supporters. Number 4, this is a unique one. Conjugated linoleic acid. It is a type of omega-6 fatty acid that's actually healthy. Usually we say avoid omega-6s because the 6-to-9 ratios get thrown off. And omega-6 is an inflammatory oil if it exceeds a certain limit. But CLA is this very special type of omega-6 fatty acid that's been shown to reduce body fat because it increases the fatty burning and helps to reduce the storage of fats within the body. It also helps to keep your muscle mass because when you lose weight, you always lose muscle. So if you lose 10 pounds of weight, usually 3 pounds of that is going to be muscle and 6 should be fat. So the ratio is always like a 2 to 3. You want to lose, 1 to 3, 1/3 muscle, 2/3 fat. And the last one is forskolin. Forskolin, Forskolin. Forskolin. It's derived from the root of the forskolin plant. It is something that activates an enzyme called adenylate cyclase. And this enzyme will increase CAMP, or another enzyme called cyclic AMP, inside the cells. And I know it's like a lot of science, guys, but just listen to this. CAMP, or CAMP, is an enzyme that promotes the release of stored fat, and it encourages the metabolism of fat, meaning forskolin is a huge proponent enzyme supplement to activate the enzymes that says fat, get out and burn. Forskolin. Most people don't use this. It's very cheap, inexpensive. Forskolin. So we have forskolin, we have conjugated linoleic acid, we have carnitine, we have caffeine, and we have EGCG. There's our top 5 supplements. And here's what I want to do in the last 4 or 5 minutes. I want to give you a simple plan to get started. Okay, all the stuff you need, guys, is found right here in this ebook. Okay, the texts have gone quiet for some reason. I would have thought it'd be like text. First 100 people today get this ebook for free. We have 73 texts in, so there's 27 left. So the next 27 people, urgency. Let's create the urgency. There's only 27 spots left. You get the ebook for free. This is the last Saturday. You can grab this before the Masterclass, which is next Saturday. And so you just simply text your name, your email, and the word weight loss to 704-906-2094. That's step number 1. Step number 2, ready for this? Let's get started. So let's actually do this. So day 1 through 3, I want you to think of this as your gentle colon cleansing. During this time, the first 3 days, I want you to start intermittent fasting. I would recommend, given the research, that you still have breakfast, but it's not cereals and Pop-Tarts and grains. It'd be a carnivore breakfast, right? Turkey, bacon, eggs, finished. You eat that, okay? Then we would have lunch. Maybe it's a steak with a piece of fish and a piece of chicken. And that's it. You're not eating anything else but that. And we're going to do that for the first 3 days. Then on day 4, we're going to start transitioning into a more robust carnivore diet where all we're eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, is fish, chicken, turkey, eggs. And during this time, we're going to turn on supplements, right? So it's from day 4 to day 10, 100% carnivoric, taking those top 5 supplements. Then on day 11 through 15, ready? We're going to increase the supplementation by adding certain things like apple cider vinegar and salts to our water. It creates a flush. And at this time, for the last 4 days, you should be noticing tremendous results. And the diet is all laid out for you in the weight loss ebook, along with, ready for this, the supplements and everything that you need. And if you do this with consistency, remember, the key to success is not always doing something new. It's just doing it in a consistent pattern. Stick to the plan. Listen to your body. Don't be afraid to adjust if need be. This isn't about losing weight per se. It's about resetting your body and building habits that will support long-term health goals. And, it's real simple. At least I think it is. I've done this multiple times. I'll go on a vacation. I'll come back and I'll go, I need to lose weight. And so what I do, let me get that away from you, from the screen. What I do is I go, all right, time to hit my 15-pound weight loss plan. And I follow it. Day 1 through 3, day 4 through 10, day 11 through 15, just like I described. If you're going, I want to do more than that, download the ebook. You got 4 weeks worth of guides in here for you. 704-906-2094. The book is yours free. You just have to take the action and hit the payment of sending it over. And guys, that's all I have for you today. I think we had a good time. I hope you found this information to be helpful. Maybe you're feeling inspired. Maybe you're thinking, you know what? I can take control of this and I can lose weight by myself. Yes, you can. Remember, losing 15 pounds in 15 days is possible. It's important that you do it the right way, though. And I've given you everything that you need. And if you're still stuck, you can join us next Saturday at 10 a.m. in the morning. It's free. This is your last chance. We've only got 12 left. So text the word weight loss plus your name and your email to 704-906-2094. And hey, listen, if you have any questions or you need more personalized advice, don't hesitate to reach out. We are here all day, not in the studio. We're in our clinics. And you can contact us by simply visiting AskDrErnst.com. Click on clinics. All the contact information for the clinics is there. We'd love to help you with your journey. And thanks for tuning in. Be sure to share this message with everyone around you and join us next week. We're going to actually do something fun. I'm going to interview ChatGPT and see how well it does with answering how to fix your health. After all, AI is becoming the newest thing. So it's going to be a conversation with AI over functional health. I've actually got it set up. There'll be a speaker. You can hear it. Did you know it actually talks? ChatGPT can talk to you. You can say like, hey, and it'll actually talk back to you. So we're going to interview ChatGPT next week. That'll be fun. And thanks for tuning in. Visit AskDrErnst.com for more information. Don't forget, you can heal yourself when you become your own doctor. Stay well and stay motivated. I'll see you guys next week. Be blessed.